Hey Monster Energy Cup fans, I'm Mayra Tinajero and I want to be the 3rd annual Miss Monster Energy Cup. When I moved to California, I was introduced to the whole off-road dirt bike desert world by a boy. And while that relationship didn't last, it was the beginning of my love for everything dirt bikes. From watching the riders, chase that championship through the seasons to getting a little bit of action myself on the track. And while I'm not Brian Villapoto or anything, I do like to go out there and have some fun with my friends. Paula's my favorite track out here. And I'm also not a mechanic, but I at least do know how to change my own oil and my own air filters. I've kind of had a few accidents, here and there, crashing my bike. The last time I did, I kind of just chucked the front end, slammed my chest on the handlebars, and then went over the bike. Unfortunately, I wasn't wearing a chest protector, and so I ended up with some bruises all across my chest and a scuffed up helmet, which kind of sucked because it was a brand new helmet and I was really hoping to keep it looking fresh for longer than one trip out to the track. So in my opinion, Miss Monster Energy Cup ought to be 3 things. Number 1, she's got to have the looks. She and Miss Supercross, Diana Dahlgren, have got to be a dynamic duo of beauty, really pumping up the crowd and supporting the guys that are out there chasing that win. And number 2, she's got to be a fan, but a real fan. Really know the sport, know the history, know the riders, know their history, and just really be into it with a passion. None of this just be a hot girl out there. You got to be a real fan if you're going to be Miss Monster Energy Cup. And number 3, I think Miss Monster Energy Cup ought to be myself. And hopefully by the end of this video, you guys do too. So really, as soon as the last moto, the last outdoor national is done, it's really a countdown to MEC. I mean, before we had this race, there was such a huge gap between the last race of the outdoor season to the Supercross season. And thankfully, now we have Monster Energy Cup to kind of break that up and also give us a glimpse into what's to come with that Supercross season. I know it's coming up October 19th at Sam Boyd Stadium, Monster Energy Cup. Whether I miss Monster Energy Cup or not, I'll see you guys there.